page number 38. All of you open your English textbook, page number 38, lesson number 6, word house. Good afternoon, all of you. All of you open your English textbook, page number 38, lesson number 6, word house. Good afternoon, students. Welcome to our next lecture of English. Children, today we will begin with lesson number 6 of Unit 4, Word House. But before we begin with the lesson Word House, we will do a small revision of the lesson, The Helpful Girl. Those who have missed out the lecture or those who couldn't attend the lecture 2 days before, you pay attention now, okay? So 2 days before, we learned the lesson, The Helpful Girl. What did we learn in this lesson, children? In this lesson, we learned that we should always be kind and helpful. What have we learned in this lesson? We have learned that we should be kind and helpful. So, how can we be kind and helpful, children? We can be helpful to our friends. For example, as children, you can help your friends in completing his work. If he is unable to complete his work on time, you can also help someone by lifting him up when he's fallen down. Or you can also say a kind word to someone who has been hurt or who is feeling lonely. So this we have already learned in the lesson, good habits, isn't it? This being helpful, we have learned in the lesson, good habits. There are many more ways, children, by which you can be helpful to someone. For example, if someone is unable to carry their burden or carry their bag, you can help them by carrying their bags. You can also share your things with someone who has not. For example, there are so many clothes of you that have become short. You can share it with someone, those who don't have such nice clothes to wear. So by sharing things with others, you can also be helpful. Okay. Then at home, you can be helpful by helping your mother. By helping your mother in doing the different household activities. For example, your mother does so many household activities in the full day, like cooking, washing vessels, cleaning the house, washing clothes. So as children, you can help your mother in doing the activities. For example, if your mother is cooking, you can cut the vegetables or wash the vegetables. If your mother is cleaning the vessels, you can keep them in their correct places. Okay, so these are some of the ways you can help your mother. You can also be helpful to someone. For example, in this picture, you can see an old man is not able to walk. And what is the girl doing? The girl is helping the old man in going from this side of the road to that side. In the lesson, The Helpful Girl, we are going to learn about a girl whose name is Rima, who is being kind and helpful. Children, what is the meaning of being kind and helpful? Being helpful means understanding the need of others and helping them. Understanding the need of others and helping them. Okay, so let's read the lesson and find out how Rima is helpful in this lesson. So I will read the lesson. All of you pay attention. Name of the lesson is The Helpful Girl. Once, once there lived a girl, Rima. She was very helpful. So in this lesson, we learn about a girl whose name is Rima. She is very helpful. Those who help others, they are called as helpful. Those who help others, they are called as helpful. In this lesson, there is a girl whose name is Rima who is being very helpful. You can see in the first picture, she is giving food to a cat. So being helpful means not only being helpful and kind to people, but we should also be kind and helpful, and we should take good care of animals. In the lesson, Good Habits, children, we learned that we should not harm animals and we should take good care of them as far as possible. So in this lesson, we see that Rima is giving food to the cat. And by doing this, she is taking care of the cat. Okay. Next two lines. When she went to school, she helped everyone in the house. Okay. So when she went to school, when Rima went to school, she helped everyone. Okay. What we do, children, we help only our friends. But Rima helped everyone. Whoever needed her help, she helped everyone. For example, you can see in the picture here, Rima is helping a girl who is next to her in completing the book. Okay. When she came back home, she helped her mother and father. So not only in school, when Rima came back home, children, she also helped her mother and father. You can see in this picture, she is helping her mother. Children, your mother does so many activities in the full day. For example, cleaning the house, cooking, going to the market, isn't it? So in this picture, you can see that Rima is helping a mother in cleaning the house. When she went to the playground, she picked up small stones and thorns. So not only at home, children, when she went to the playground, she picked up small stones and thorns so that nobody gets hurt. Children, when we go to the playground, we only play, isn't it? But Rima, when she went to the playground, she picked up small stones and thorns so that nobody gets hurt on their feet. When she went for a picnic, she took care of her friends. So children, when she went for a picnic, she took care of her friends so that all her friends return home on time. Children, when we go for a picnic, we only enjoy, isn't it? But Rima was not like that. When she went for a picnic, she took good care of her friends and so that nobody gets hurt and all of them reach home on time. When she went to a shop, she selected things carefully. Children, when she went to a shop, Rima selected things carefully. Children, what we do when we go to the shop, we select or we buy all unnecessary things, and in this way money is wasted of our parents. But children, Rima was not like that. When she went to a shop, she selected things carefully. That means she she bought the things only which she required. Okay, in this way money was not wasted. So she selected things carefully means she bought only the things which she required or needed. She made greeting cards for her friends and gave them on their birthday. Children, when it is your birthday, all of your friends come to your house and they give you gifts, they give you cards, they wish you happy birthday, isn't it? So whenever Rima's friend's birthday were there, what she was to used to do, She used to make cards for them with her own hand, and she used to give them on their birthdays. Children, what we do, we buy cards from the market and we give to our friends. But Rima was not like that. Rima used to make cards on her own. She used to make the cards by her own, in her own hands. And she used to give them to her friends on their birthdays so that everyone becomes happy. She was the best girl in her school. So in this way, children, we can see Rima was the best girl in the school. She not only helped her parents, but she also helped her friends when she went to the playground, when she went to the school, when she went for a picnic. So she helped everyone. She used to make cards for them. She used to take care of them. When she went to a shop, she selected things very carefully. So in this way, Rima was very kind and helpful. And when you are children kind and helpful, you will become a very good person. And a good person is always liked by everyone. So children, we should all try to be kind and helpful. Okay. So this is what children we have learned in the lesson, The Helpful Girl. Children, let's move further to the next lesson, of English, unit number 4, lesson number 6. The name of the lesson is Word House. The name of the lesson is Word House. Children, what are we going to learn in this lesson? We are going to learn about words related to home, body parts, numbers, and clothes. What are we going to learn in this lesson? In this lesson, we learn about words related to home, body parts, numbers, and clothes. So, on page number 38, children, page number 38 of your English textbook, you can see there 4 circles are there. In each circle, one word is written in red color. All of you can see on page number 38 of your English textbook, the name of the lesson is Word House. In this page, page number 38, you can see 4 yellow circles are there, and in each circle, one word is written, which is written in red color. And below that, you can see some words are written. All of you can see in the middle of the page, you can see some words are written. What are we supposed to do, your children? The words which are related to home, that we will write in the home column. The words which are related to numbers, that we will write in the number column. The words which are related to body parts, we will write in the body parts column. And the words that are related to clothes, we will write in the clothes column. I will explain once again. You can see in this page, 4 yellow circles are given. And in the middle of the page, you can see some words are given. We have to read the words carefully, and we have to write the words related to home in the home column, the words related to numbers in the number column, the words related to body parts in the body parts column, and the words related to clothes in the clothes column. So all of you see the first row. First row, you can see the words given are food, mother, coat, cupboard, TV, and raincoat. What are the words on the first column? First word is foot, mother, coat, cupboard, TV, and raincoat. Children, foot is a body part, isn't it? Foot is her body part. So we will write in the body part column. All of you can see here. Foot is a body part. So I have written the word foot in the body part column. If you are having your pencil, write it now, or else you just pay attention now. Afterwards, you can write. I will give you some time to write. The first word, foot, is a part of the body. So it is written in the body part column. All of you see the next word, mother. Mother word belongs to whom? So mother word will come in the home column. Next word, mother. She is part of the home, isn't it? Your mother is part of your home. So that will come in the home column. Next word, coat. Coat is part of your clothes. So that will come in the clothes column. Coat is one of your clothes. So that will come in the clothes column. Next word, cupboard. Cupboard is a thing or an object in your home where you keep your clothes, isn't it? Cupboard is an object where you keep your clothes, and almost all the home have a cupboard. So cupboard is a part of your home. So the cupboard word will come in the home column. Next word, TV. TV is also an object which we use to see many cartoon shows, cartoon movies, songs, isn't it? So TV is also part of your home. So TV word will also come in the home column. Next word, raincoat. A raincoat is clothes. When you use the raincoat when it rains, so it is a part of your clothes. So that will come in the clothes column. Why I have written raincoat in the clothes column? Because like other clothes also, we use or we wear a raincoat when it rains. So I have written raincoat word in the clothes column. All of you see it again. First word, food. Food word I have written in the body parts column because food is a part of your body. Food is a part of your body. So I have written food in the body parts column. Next is what word is mother. Mother is part of your home. So I have written mother word in the home column. Then coat. Coat is a part of your clothes. So I have written coat in the clothes column. Then cupboard and TV are the objects which are kept in your home or which are used in your home. So I have written in the home column. Next word, raincoat. Rains. So like other clothes, we wear a raincoat when it rains. So I have written raincoat in the clothes column. See the next column now, kitchen. Kitchen is also part of your home. Kitchen is a part of your home. So I have written kitchen word in the home column. Next word, father. Children, father word is also part of your home. Like mother, father is also part of your home. So father word will also come in the home column. Children, I have missed out here, but you will write father in the home column. You will write father word in the home column, because as your mother, father is also part of your home. So the word father will come in the home column. Next word, spoon. Next word, spoon. Spoon word will also come in the home column, because where there is a kitchen, there will also be a spoon. So spoon word will also come in the home column. See the next word, 5 and 4. 5 and 4 are numbers, children. 5 and 4 are numbers. So you will write 5 and 4 in the number column. You will write 5 and 4 in the number column. Children, you can see one line is given. So you will write only one word in one line. You have seen your 4 yellow circles are given, and in that circle some lines are given. So in each line you will write only one word. Okay, so in the number column I have written 5 and 4 because they are numbers. Next word, stomach. Stomach is part of your body, so that will come in the body part column. Stomach is part of your body, so that will come in the body part column. Okay. Next column, knee. Knee is also part of your body, so knee will come in the body part column. Shirt. Next word, shirt. Shirt word will come in the clothes column because we wear a shirt. So shirt word is part of your clothes, so that will come in the shirt column. Then the number 3, that is written in words. So you will write the word THREE 3 in the number column. Then scarf. Scarf is worn around the neck. We wear a scarf around the neck. So that is one of your clothes. That is one of your accessories. Okay, so we have written scarf word in the clothes column. Then number first. First is a number, so we have written first in the number column. Then glass is part of your kitchen, so I have written glass in the home column. Glass is part of your kitchen and kitchen is part of your home. So glass word will come in the home column. Next column, bag. Bag is also used in all the home, so that will come in the home column. Then next word, sari. Sari is worn by your mother, so it is part of your clothes, so that will come in the clothes column. Then eyes and shoulder. Eyes and shoulder are part of your body part. They are your body parts, eyes and shoulder. So that will come in the body parts column. Then socks. Socks you wear in your feet. Socks you wear on your feet. So that will come in the clothes column. Then hall. Hall is part of your home, so that will come in the home column. Then the last column, one. The word one. One means it is a number, so that will come in the number column. Then wrist. The word wrist is your one of the body parts, so that will come in the body part column. Then elbow. Elbow is also one of the body part, so that will come in the body part column. Then dress. Dress is your clothes, so that will come in the clothes column. Then head. Head is one of your body part, so that will come in the body part column. Then bed. Bed is used in your home to sleep. So bed will also come in the home column. Bed will also come in the home column. So children, so have you understood what we have done? On page number 38, children, you can see 4 circles are given in yellow color. You can see 4 yellow color circles, and in that circle you can see some lines are drawn, and one word is also written in that circle. In the first circle, you can see the word house. The words that are related to your home or house will come in the home column. The words that are related to your home will come in the home column. Next is number. The words related to number will come in the number column. The words related to number will come in the number column. Next is the words related to body parts will come in the body parts column. The words related to body parts, I have made a table for you to understand better. Okay. I have made 4 columns in the table: home, birth, body parts, and clothes column. What words you can see in the home column, children? That words you will write in the home circle. The words that you find in the home column, that words you will write in the home circle. The words that you see in the number column, that words you will write in the numbers circle. The words that you find in the body parts column, that words you will write in the body parts column. And the words which you find in the clothes column, you will write in the clothes column. Okay. See your first word. First word, foot. Foot is your body part, so that will come in the body part column. Next word, mother. Mother is part of your home, so mother word will come in the home column. Then coat. Coat is your part of the clothes, so that will come in the clothes column. Next word, cupboard. Cupboard is an object which you use in your home to keep clothes. So cupboard word will come in the home column. Then next word, TV. TV is an object which you use in your home to watch cartoon films, movies. So TV word will come in your home column. Then raincoat. Raincoat is an object which you wear when it rains. So like other clothes, you also wear a raincoat when it is raining. So raincoat is written in the clothes column. Now next column, kitchen. The word kitchen is part of your home, so that will come in the home column. Next word, children, I have missed out here 2 words in the home column. Father and spoon word will also come in the home column. The word father and spoon will also come in the home column. Why? Because like mother, father is also part of your home. So father word will come in the home column. And spoon. Spoon word is used in the kitchen, and kitchen is part of your home. So the word spoon will also come in the home column. Father word will in the home column, because like your mother, father is also part of the home. So the word father you will write in the home column. And spoon is used in the kitchen, and kitchen is part of your home. So the word spoon will come under home column. Next two words, 5 and the number 4. 5 and the number 4 are numbers. So I have written them in the number column. Next word, stomach. Stomach is part of your body. Stomach is part of your body. So that will come in the body part column. See the next column, first word is knee. Knee is also part of your body. So it will come in the knee column. Next word, shirt. Shirt is part of your clothes. So that will also come in the clothes column. Next word, THREE. That will come in the number column because it is a number name of the number 3. So it will come in the number column. Next word, scarf. Scarf is a cloth that you wear around the neck. Scarf is a cloth that you wear around the neck. So scarf word will come in the clothes column. Next word, first. First is a number. So that will come in the number column. Next word, glass. Glass is used in the kitchen and kitchen is part of your home. So the word glass will come in the home column. See the next column, children, bag. You use a bag in your home to put clothes, computer, so many things. So bag is an object used in your home. So the word bag will come in the home column. Next word, sari. Sari is worn by your mother. So sari is one of your clothes. So the word sari will come in the clothes column. Then eyes and shoulder. Eyes and shoulder are part of your body. Eyes is used to see. We see different things with the help of our eyes. Eyes and shoulder are part of your body, so that will come in the body parts column. Next word, socks. Socks is worn on your feet, so that will come in the clothes column. Next word, hall. Hall is part of your home, so that will come in the home column. Last column, children, the number name 1. 1 is a number. Okay, so that will come in the number column. Next word, wrist and elbow. Wrist and elbow are parts of your body. Wrist and elbow are part of your body, so that will come in the body parts column. Then the next word, dress. Dress is your clothes. Dress is one of your clothes. So that will come in the clothes column. Next word, head. Head is part of your body. So that will come in the body parts column. Head is part of your body. So that will come in the body part column. And the last word, bed. Bed is used in your home to sleep. So the word bed will come in the home column. Okay, children, have you understood now why I have put different objects in their columns? Okay, children, all of you see, I will repeat it once again. In the home column, you will write mother, cupboard, TV, kitchen, father, and spoon. Then glass, bag, hall, and bed. All these things you will write in the home column. Children, if you don't find enough space for all these words, you can put a comma and you can write the words. If there are many words and you can't write one word in a line, then you can put a comma and write the next word. So the first column, home, you will write mother, cupboard, TV, kitchen, glass, bag, hall, bed, father, and spoon. In the number column, you will write 5, 4, 3, first, and 1. And in the body parts column, you will write foot, stomach, knee, eyes, shoulder, wrist, elbow, and head. And in the clothes column, children, you will write coat, raincoat, shirt, scarf, sari, socks, and dress. Okay, children, you will write all this in your English textbook, but you will write with pencil. So children, I hope you have understood what you are supposed to do. You have to write the different things in the different columns in pencil only. Okay. Now all of you get back to your chat box. Have you understood the lesson, children? Yes. So what you will do, you will take a pencil in your hand, and what I have told you to write in the home column, that you will write in your home column. The words that I have told you to write in the number column, that you will write in the number column. The words that I have told you to write in the body parts column, you will write in the body parts column. And the words that I have told you to write in the clothes column, you will write in the clothes column. Okay, children, as you are writing, also see the spellings and learn the spellings of different words. Okay. I will ask you one thing, children. Father and mother will come in which column? Father and mother will come in which column? Home column. Why? Because they are part of your home. So father and mother will come in the home column. Father word will come in the home column. Next is spoon, glass, and kitchen will come in which column, children? Spoon, glass, and kitchen will come in the home column. Very good. Next is coat, raincoat, sari, dress will come in which column? You will write coat, raincoat, dress, sari, scarf. In which circle you will write? Clothes. Very good. Then elbow, wrist, shoulder, eyes, and head, you will write in which column? Body parts column. Very good. Shoulder, wrist, elbow, head, knee, stomach are all parts of your body. So you will write in the body parts column. Then number 5, 4, first, you will write in which column, children? In the number column, because all these are number and number names. So you will write in the column. Children, I hope you have understood the lesson. So do the activity or do the homework which I have given you. You have to write in pencil only. Okay, children, that's all for today. We will meet tomorrow and we will continue with the next lesson. Okay. Thank you, children. Take care of yourself and revise what we have learned today. Thank you, children. Revise what we have learned today. Learn the different spellings. Do the homework, children, in pencil only and write in neat handwriting.